Hello, good morning, and welcome in, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be a general daily collective message. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid. This could play out at any point in time. The message may or may not be for you. I always like to talk about the astrology a little bit first before jumping in with the cards. And so today we do have Venus entering into the home sign of Taurus. And so my Taurus collective out there is probably going to be really loving this energy shift. And I feel huge potential for self-growth, being self-focused, and in this soul-finding, soul-searching energy, huge potential to create positive impact in your life, connected to money, love, finances, you name it, especially if you want to make a profit from your own work that you put out there. So I feel with Venus also square Pluto, that won't be exact today, but it will later this week, huge potential for transformative shifts. So this can be good, this can be bad. So you're going to want to watch your thoughts. You're going to want to be mindful of what you're feeding the energies, because if you're in low vibration, this can easily spiral and manifest as intense jealousy, hatred, and paranoia. So watch your triggers, watch your words today. But let's jump into it. Let's see what else needs to come through. I'm going to use the Energy Oracle deck to start today. We get Happy Family and Sacral Chakra in reverse. That is so interesting because I am actually feeling so much pressure and pain in my back area around my sacral chakra as I'm holding this card. So there is a need to get honest, right? And so we can have a happy family, but we also have to recognize where we play into lustful, tempting desires. And so we're at a pivot point, I feel, of endless possibilities. Foundations are in focus. Family is in focus. What do we got on the card? We got a woman, we got a man, we got a daughter, and we got a son. And so maybe you've only just dipped your toes into what a happy family could be. But there is also this energy of something needs to wind completion when it comes to temptation. 222 on the timer. And so there very well could be a big decision to make here. 222 is all about crossroads decisions, soulmates, needing to make a choice. And this is about happiness. And so, you know, after the storm comes the rainbow. And so maybe you recently ended a family situation because it wasn't the happiest. But let's get into it. Let's see what else needs to come through today. With Venus square Pluto, it could be the recognition of, hey, I'm living in an illusion here. Pluto comes to kind of get you to transform something. And so squares are usually tense aspects. It can mean an external tower. I always find oppositions internal, and squares usually manifest as an external tower. So watch your words today, guys. You're really going to want to watch your words today. So let's get into it, because I feel a lot of positive influence can come if you are aligned in that high vibration. So this doesn't feel very good. The Queen of Cups in reversed energy. We've got a woman holding a heart in reversed coming through here. We got a caring connection in reversed coming through here. And we got a thinking man in reversed. Bottom of the deck, we got a contract playing out. So there's blind justice, I feel, being served. We've kind of got like a Queen of Cups in reversed here. We got a Two of Cups in reversed here. We got a King of Swords in reverse. So we got water, we got air, and we got two people here. They're not on the same page at all. And so there is a contract closing out. And I don't think this has been an easy cycle. So you could be dealing with a Leo, could have prominent Leo in your chart. But it's kind of time to come out of the shadows. There's some kind of situation here where I think it's been dark, it's been dreary, it's been depressed, suppressing. And I think there's been a lot of ego battles here, power struggles here. And I do feel there is an unavoidable tower. And so we can be patient with people all we want. We can be patient and try and love them and try and beg them and try and beg them and beg them to be what we need. But I feel somebody, I think, is getting fed up. Time's up. Somebody's losing their patience. And there could be an outburst here because somebody just wants love. And so if you want to open up the doorway to romance, you first have to be willing to uncage yourself from something that is not your happily ever after. And so there's a need to recognize an ending here, or where you've been clinging on to an old ending even. That's a possibility. But we've got a woman holding a heart here, and she's kind of sitting in a Four of Cups vibration. And so we've got a feminine coming through that I feel is depressed, feeling like her soul has been just suppressed, needing to go through self-growth. And then we got a King of Swords energy coming through in reverse. And I think he just doesn't know if he wants to be in this situation anymore, is kind of what it feels like, right? Do I really want to give her this offer? Do I really want to invest? And I'm sorry, if somebody can't decide if they want to be there, I'd be out the door in a heartbeat. And so there's something here that needs to be tempered. I do feel we've got like a Six of Cups in reverse energy playing out or coming through in the cards today, and some type of karmic freedom. And so this is about being a teacher to the teachers too. And so we came for love. We didn't come for lustful desires. We came for love. We came from love. And so there is a need to recognize an imbalanced connection here, first and foremost. And so you've probably already clicked off if it's not what you want to hear, and that's okay. But there's like a Fool in reversed energy. There's an imbalance between a masculine and a feminine here. And I think maybe a lot of people within the community are gossiping, or, you know, have put their 2 cents in here. There's a need to move on, because there's 2 people here really not invested. I think 2 people here may be deeply damaged and don't even know how to give or receive love, is what's coming through today. And we've got a masculine here that really was only in it for the money. So let's get into it. Let's get in with some tarot. Let's go a little bit further, because I do feel there is a contract here, winding completion. And it's kind of just time to have blind faith to move forward. So whatever is playing out, everything is working out according to divine plan. So let's jump in with some tarot, and let's see what else needs to come through today. The High Priestess and the Seven of Cups. So I also feel too, we could have like a feminine here, a water sign energy that just has a deep knowing that maybe somebody might have a lot of other options. I think fear of moving forward has prevented somebody from seeing the truth. I think we've got a High Priestess energy coming through, and she knows the truth. She sees the truth. She sees it all. Then we get the Apple energy coming through. So we've got somebody here that is very much in tune with divine wisdom, divine knowledge. Could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be. But I feel there's a woman here that has really been trying to give her heart to somebody, and I think has been begging somebody for some time and some attention. And it's not time to go towards this person. Now, I would never be chasing another man again, and I've been the chaser. I've been there. I didn't know my worth before too. And so I feel a feminine here really connecting to her intuition. So you can stop over analyzing, right? I do feel clarity is coming, and maybe a recognition of somebody having multiple options. But let's do 9 cards here, guys. Let's see what else needs to come through for a collective message today. I do feel it's time to break free. I just feel somebody is in a loveless situation, and it's time to come out of the closet. It's time to break yourself free. We get the Magician in reverse, first card out. We get the Lovers in reversed. And then we get the Ace of Coins. And so there is a beautiful golden opportunity to start life anew, to maybe sign a lucrative new contract, to maybe receive an abundant reward after breaking free from something very unhealthy here. And so the Lovers in reverse, this is not true love. There's something here toxic, something here unhealthy. You could be dealing with a master manipulator. There's somebody here that manipulates and uses their words to twist somebody, to play on somebody's emotions, is what it feels like. We get the Six of Coins in reversed. The Ten of Wands in reversed is the dead central energy. And I'm really liking this, because this is a recognition of, hey, I gotta let this go. I can't do this anymore. I can't stay here. It's causing me health problems. It's causing me stress. There's that Queen of Cups in reverse. So we got a Queen of Cups here, I think, releasing something. We've got a feminine here saying, I can't do this anymore. With the Nine of Coins in reverse, we get the Chariot in reversed. We get the Page of Coins in reversed. And so, breaking free. Divine is breaking somebody free. The divine is encouraging, I feel, a feminine to break free. You know, I think we've got a feminine here that has been very loving, compassionate, self-sacrificing, that maybe, gave a lot of her heart to somebody, poured everything into somebody, had deep love for her family or situation here, but really didn't pour back into her. I don't think anybody's poured back into her. And so I feel there's a recognition like nothing's coming back to me. I'm pouring, I'm giving, I'm pouring, I'm giving, and I'm not getting anything back. This is exhausting. There's a need for balance here. There's a lack of balance here. And so I do feel there's codependency issues. We could have fear of being alone or fear of going your own way. But ultimately, there's some type of an emotional breakdown, emotional release, and getting out of Dodge. You're going to have to find your willpower and determination to take action. But I feel the divine is kind of coming in with some type of divine intervention, breaking somebody free from a situation that they have felt entrapped in. I was going to say engulfed in. So I just feel some type of an illusion, and it's to break somebody free from this never-ending feeling of regret, guilt, and shame. So now we get the Capricorn Devil card energy out. We get the Devil card in reverse, and we get the Five of Cups upright. And so there's a lot of things in life, guys, that don't turn out how we anticipate them to turn out. Trust me, I would know. I've had many failed relationships, sometimes because I was the toxic person, sometimes because somebody else was the toxic person. But everything does happen for a reason. There's always a hidden blessing in any ending, right? And so when we keep focusing on the negative, then we're recreating a trauma bond. And so it's time to stop focusing on the negative. It's time to stop looking back at the past. It's time to forgive yourself, forgive everybody else that's ever hurt you. Because when we hold on to bitterness and resentment, then we're not really living from an open heart space. And so I feel like a very significant ending. And this could mean like closing out a 10-year cycle, even a 10-year cycle. So I think the next year is all about putting in the hard work. But I also feel there's resistance to putting in the hard work. I'd like to clarify the Page of Coins in reversed, because we got a Queen of Cups here with a golden opportunity to maybe go her own way, build a future for herself, maybe go back to school, create the path. But there's so much resistance to starting over. So let's clarify the Page of Coins in reverse. Let's do that. Oh, the Page of Cups. I like it. I like it a lot. The Nine of Swords and the King of Wands in reversed. And so I feel there might be fear. I think there's just fear of letting go, because I think deep down inside, this Queen of Cups in reversed is thinking like, I don't want to miss this opportunity. But I think as fast as this spark came in, it was gone. So maybe the last year has been a process of recognizing nothing's really coming back to me. I do feel there's a need to recognize you're holding on to something that really isn't bringing you motivation. We got jealousy, we got possessiveness here, we got control issues. The King of Wands in reverse can be a berating tyrant, can be a little bit narcissistic, can be egotistical, lacks motivation, is very theatrical. But I feel there's so much fear to do this deep emotional exploration as to why you keep calling the same type of person in. So it could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be. But I feel there's a need to just work through any unfounded fear, because there's always going to be new love. When you fill your own cup first, love is always flowing in all directions. And so we can't commit to another until we really fully commit to ourselves. And so I feel there's a lot of heightened psychic intuitive messages coming through about a situation where there is a lack of balance, there is a lack of equality, there's a lack of justice, there's a lack of integrity big time. And so not making a choice is a choice. And so I feel there's like this energy of the rug getting pulled out from under somebody so they can spend some time in solitude to really figure out what is going to bring me happiness. And so a happy marriage is not the end all be all. We can live a very content and happy life on our own, with or without children, with or without a marriage. And so a happily ever after is what we make of it. And so emotional contentment is an inside job. Nobody outside of us can give us that. And so there's a need to recognize the finality of a situation. I think the worst is already over, and the relief will come when you choose to walk out the door and never look back. So there is a Queen of Cups here, I feel, a feminine coming through that needs to release a situation. I don't think this person sees your worth. I don't think they see your value. I don't think they recognize how magical you truly are. And that's okay. Not everybody's going to see us, right? And so I just feel it's a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call. It's an ending. It's a release. And it's a painful ending. It is definitely a painful ending. So there is a painful ending here that's going to bring forward a lot of great sadness. But it's also going to allow you to let go of the past and to create a new beginning. We can't create that new beginning when we're holding on to everything from the past. So there is a release of a false person here that's been holding somebody back on their transformation. Personal growth will always come from facing the challenges, not from running from them. And so it's time to heal the past. And maybe this person wasn't there for you, and that's okay. Sometimes we got to walk a path alone with just ourselves and God and our guides. And so there is anger, there is jealousy here. I think somebody feels like they wasted a lot of time. And this new start has been delayed, I think, due to fears. And so I think get ready to plant a new seed come that Taurus new moon coming up here. So it's time to let go of fears. It really is. It's time to let go of fears, because there is somebody here that really doesn't have good intentions. And there's a contract winding completion. And so you're going to just have to have blind faith. So let's get one last message. Let's get one last message on this one. What's the closing message here? Paradigm shift. There, you got it. Get ready for a paradigm shift. There is an old relationship cycle here rooted in toxic belief patterns, family toxic belief patterns that are outdated. And it's time to start living your soul's purpose. It's time to start living your life with purpose. So get ready to go towards something so much greater than this. So show yourself love, show yourself compassion, because I don't think this is an easy choice. And I do think there's a lot leaving your life as you journey to these higher states of consciousness. So just be mindful. Watch that negative self-talk. That's that Venus and Taurus energy too. Do not create limiting cycles, limiting behaviors, limiting beliefs by recreating negative self-talk. That will keep you stuck and stagnant. So protect yourself. There is a need to protect yourself, and boundaries are going to be necessary at this time. Keep moving forward. And that's what I have for a message today. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, guys, check out the description box below. And I do look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.